This is April 13th, 2024. I wanted to film the trees around my house that are in full bloom. We have these purple ones right here, and we have the red ones behind it here, and then we have this big tree right here. This was originally a small bush put into the house in 60 years ago. There's that dog. Anyway, I'm going to walk around and show the trees. When they bloom, it's really nice. It's really, really nice. When I painted the house purple, I didn't know that it would match with everything. Here we have our two young apricot, not apricot, they're nectarine trees. This one and this one right here. We have the grapes behind it on the wall over there. I wish that damn dog would shut up. I can't take that noise out of the soundtrack. Over here, we have these small trees which are starting to go red. And this one goes white, this tree. And behind it is a really neat purple tree, as you can see. We have our flowers starting to grow. I think what I'll do is I will take some more videos as the days progress and as the spring progresses. It's a beautiful tree. All this stuff was planted when the house was new in '67. This is our new cherry tree, which we planted a couple years ago. It looks like it's doing pretty well. This is a yellow tree. I don't know what it is. It's just yellow. As we go over here, we'll look at the garden. So far, we didn't have any strawberries last year. For some reason they didn't bloom. Now with all the little white blooms, we know that they're going to be strawberries. And these are onions over here. And I dug up a pipe system right here, and that goes all the way to the other end. It also goes to over here, the four corners. Then we put in a bunch of peat moss and steer manure to energize the garden. Right here, I planted a bunch of colored peppers, and as they grow, I will take them and replant them. Also, right over here, I planted some orange tomatoes, and over here, this is really kind of weird. These are all potatoes. As I was digging up the garden in November, I dug down about a foot, and what I did was I took a screen and I got all these rocks out of it, and then I put the dirt back in, but I would find little potatoes here and there. So what did I decided to do? I don't know if they would grow or anything, but I planted them all right here in this corner. So hopefully we'll have some really interesting things growing here. All of our roses, and this happened all over the place. the frost killed them all the way down to the very roots, which I've never seen before. And that's all over the neighborhood. This is a blueberry, and this is really nice red currant. It's growing real well. Over here I planted a gooseberry right here a few days ago, and I'm going to run it up this trellis. Over here we have a little, this is a clematis that I'm trying to get to grow. Over here, this is another cherry tree right here. This is a blackcurrant, I believe. This going up the fireplace is their either gooseberries or their whatever they are. They're really good. And I planted those and I'm trying to get them to grow. Of course, this is cherry tree, a couple years old. We're hoping it'll work out real good. And there's another black, I believe that's a black currant, which I'm not really into. And of course you can see the trees, they're starting to bloom. These will bloom just for a little while and then they fade, like a week, and then they fade. This is a really nice clematis right here. Oh, look at these. All these little tiny flowers on the little bushes. That's one thing about being retired or slowing down, is that I have more time to smell the roses. You see, actually these trees they're getting way too big, but my wife won't let me fix them, and I'm just worried that they're gonna get too big one day. This is 60 years old, this one, and I painted the house 20 years ago in this kind of a purple, light purple, lavender with a darker color around it, and it just seems to really match the all the trees and everything. So I'm making this to show what this is like. Hopefully before World War III. That's the inside. Here's the cat house for our little prego for the summer. And this whole house is based on a Japanese motif. You can tell by the Japanese lights. This actually has a light in it. And of course this tree has lifted all the concrete, and there's just nothing we can do about it. It's just gotten that big. And that's a little Japanese veil that came with the house. So anyway, I just wanted to show what that was like on this spring day before maybe World War III.